What's up with it? It's Ascended Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And collective, the energy is too good to be true. People on the outside looking in are looking at you like this, you know? And where I left off in my short was that, like, you are filling yourself up. You're filling your cups up. You used to pour into everybody without them having to pour into you. And now you're doing that for yourself. So you have so much going for you. So people who don't know how to fill themselves up are looking like it must be some other stuff going on, right? Like you must have did something that you ain't had no business to, because why and how do you have all of this going for you? And it's just because you stop filling up everybody else's cup and you start filling up your own. And then also the energy is like you were protecting other people that you needed to protect yourself from. So they feel like you live in a double life. You just switched up on them because you realized that these people were not for you, and so you started protecting yourself from them. So that's where we left off in the short. And yeah, too good to be true. Come through. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Hold on, that's too many. Come through. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Too good to be true for the collective energy. I keep getting so many of these cards. Obviously. Okay, so many different reasons why you're so too good to be true. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull them all out. Collective, you are the full package is what I get for you. That's probably why so many cards were coming out. I got a 9 of Cups. Like, you somebody's love interest, you somebody's fantasy, you are a good business partner, you know how to properly speak. You somebody who can do both. This is the energy that I get. That's why people are looking at you like you are too good to be true. Let me find some type of flaw within you. And it's not like you perfect, collective. That's not the energy that I get. I'm getting that you just embrace the flaws that you have, and if you don't like it, you change it, right? But outside looking in, people like, oh, this person think they all that, they stunting on me because I don't have these qualities. And that's not what you're doing. You're just simply being you because you're not filling up anybody else over you anymore, you know? So that's why you got people that's really trying to bring you down, is the energy that I get with this next card coming out as the Hanged Woman. You know what I mean? People are trying to bring you down. People are trying to have you stagnant. People are trying to make you think you're not as good as you are in something. That's the energy that I get with you. So you got people digging dirt on you and trying to figure out or wait for the shoe to drop. They're waiting for the shoe to drop. They're waiting for some aha moment, some I told you so moment. And the energy too is collective. You have people like really like harshly judging you. They look at you as perfection, right? You're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. You just actively, consciously work on yourself. And so if you make any mistake whatsoever, they're going to see, not giving you the grace of being a human being because seemingly you're perfect. That's what people look at you as. They think that you got it all together because, like, I'm getting collective. You could possibly be somebody who does not have anybody. So it's like, if I fall, I fail. I have to get myself up again. So that's hard for me to do because I don't have nobody that's going to help me up. So depending on the severity of that fall, I can stay down longer than I want, right? So to avoid that from happening, maybe it's already happened to you, but you're going to put yourself in a position in which you don't fall, right? And I'm not going to say you don't trip or you don't slip up a little bit because it happens. We're human, but you are the type of person who you take preventative measures because you don't got nobody else to fall back on, right? That's the energy that I get. But people want to trip you up. They want to play a hand in your fall because they look at you as if you're perfect, as if you're better than them, as if you're stunning on them because you're too good to be true. This is the energy that I get, you know? And then 8 of Coins is on the fence. Collective, whatever you got, you work for it. Somebody is trying to denounce what you have as if somebody gave it to you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this person got somebody who's funding their lifestyle. Oh, this person is doing underhanded things to get money to have this certain type of lifestyle. That's the energy, but that's not the case. You working hard. I'm talking, they don't see what you're doing behind the scenes. And that's another reason. Because like I said, your life is not an open book. You have your private life. And because people do not know everything about you, they want to fill in the blanks, right? But private behind the scenes, I'm hearing, and what they don't know is, oh, when I hit the flow and get behind clothes or something like that. You know, it's the God in me. You behind the scenes praying. You behind the scenes working hard. Blood, sweat, tears. Late night, early mornings. You crying in your pillow. Whatever it is you got to do. They don't see the up and down and roller coaster that's within you because you do that with you because you don't have nobody to do that to. Right? But they want to demonize whatever it is that you have going on behind the scenes because it's not in front of their eyes. Right? So they want to say, oh, collective is doing like this. Collective is messing around with people for money. Collective is this, and that. Collective got a sugar daddy, sugar mama, whatever the case might be. They want to demonize whatever it is that you're doing because they don't know and because they're projecting. Because again, they're around people who live double lives. They are used to, they have a double life. They're used to putting a mask on. So they want to know what it is that they can't see about you because you're seemingly too good to be true. They like, I cannot believe the collective is just over there working hard, upright, integrity, going to God. I can't believe they had to sow they sow because they got a roof over their head. You know, that's how low level these people that are judging you are. So it's not as if you've done something to make people want to target you aside from just being a good person, being you, being diligent and being hardworking too. Excuse me, I'm over here stumbling over my words, but I'm just very passionate about it because I understand. I've been in a situation in which I was judged harshly because I go hard, real shit. Like I try my best, and I don't have nobody to fall back on either. So I got to make sure that I put into my life what I want to get out of it. You know, come through. I'm in a conscious deck now. Too good to be true. Collective. That is how people are looking at you. That is how people are looking at you. Come through. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. And then too, the energy that I get is like you are the blueprint, collective. And it's so funny because it's like people try to set you up to where you will fall. You will fall intentionally because like they don't know how to do life. So they like, if I don't know how to, maybe it's an elder, maybe somebody who's older than you who wanted to maybe vicariously live through you, maybe wanted to correct some mistakes that they made with helping to guide you in your way. But they kind of forced the guidance onto you, so which it stopped being guidance and then it became control. And so you kind of broke away from that, you know? And so being that you broke away from that, maybe your elder looked at you as if you are you know, disrespectful or something. I don't know. But they looked at you as if they didn't know what to do. If they failed and they looked at it like they were trying to help you, but it was, you looked at it as if it was control. It's like, it's my life, let me fall and I'm gonna get back up, right? But they was like, oh, you wanna fall? I'm gonna let you fall, all right. And so they try to set up situations in which you were gonna fall, right? Again, with this harsh judgment. But if they didn't have a guide on what to do in life, and if they failed, then you're surely going to fail, right? But collective, you didn't though. And if you do fall or fail at something, you know, you use it as a lesson and you get back up from it. But because you go your own way, somebody just thought that you were surely not going to be successful. You know what I mean? That's the energy that I get. So being that you are successful in your own right, then somebody is looking at it as too good to be true because they couldn't do it. So how can you? That's the energy. Come through. Quick, concise, accurate messages only. I'm hoping that this is making sense. On the fence, I got gratitude. So collective, the reason that you are so successful in your own right is because you're grateful for what you have, right? Like obviously you're striving to get more, but you're grateful for where you are now. You know, a lot of people do not have that mentality in which they're grateful for where they are so that they can get to the next step. Like if you're going through a challenge or if you're going through some type of adversity, you're thanking God for it. You're embracing it, you know what I mean? So that you can find the lesson within that so that you can actually overcome it, right? You're taking those step by step by step to get to the next level, you know, and in another predicament, somebody else on the other side of the spectrum, the other side of the world, will be complaining about that situation. Will be looking at that as if they need somebody else to step on to get to where they're going because they by themselves can't do it. So looking at you getting over adversity and things of that sort, somebody is looking at you as too good to be true because they don't have the same mentality as you. That's the energy that I get. Come through. Clear, concise, accurate message on the collective being too good to be true. I got togetherness. Now somebody want to do life with you because they see that it's working out for you. Because they see it's working out for you, now somebody wants to do life with you. And this is the same person who, again, is not grateful for their situation. And they looked at you as if they're trying to live vicariously through you and didn't believe in you because they couldn't do it, right? This is the same type of energy who wants to now do life with you because, again, they see that it's working out for you. But collective, what I get that you're doing now is you are, whether you're consciously, subconsciously, knowing or unknowingly, you are calling in energies that are like-minded, right? That you know that they're not too good to be true. You understand that there are people in the world like you, right? People that are actually going to work for what it is that they want. They're going to go hard, and they're not going to try to stunt the growth of someone who is pulling themselves up by their bootstraps, you know? Because essentially that's what I'm getting that you're doing. You know, it's not what was me. It's like, okay, let me find my next step. You feel me? That's the energy. Come through. Let me get a closing message. Collective, too good to be true. I got practice in the reverse. Practice makes perfect is the energy with you. Practice makes progress, but people don't understand that about you. Again, like I said, people harshly judge you. And so when they see you starting something new, collective, they knock it off the rip. They poking holes in it. They're like, look at this, look at that, look at that. She thinks she can do this. He think he can do that. Oh, this person need to work on it. I'm getting very harsh criticism, but you keep going. And that's another reason why people look at you as if you're too good to be true, because throughout all that harsh criticism, all that harsh judgment, you continue to prevail, even if, again, seemingly nobody believes in what it is that you're doing. And they know, the people that are negatively criticizing you know that they would not be able to handle what it is that they dish out. So they're looking at you as too good to be true, because not only do you handle it, but you overcome it. Too good to be true.